believe that hospitals that believe in education, not just say it, but believe in it, will always have better care. Our physicians are challenged to try new things because we're a teaching hospital. It's not, well, we've always done it that way, we're going to keep doing it that way. It's, well, there's a new idea, let's try it.
What really excites me is the educational programs at St. Luke's. When I came up here, we just had 3 residency programs. Now we have 22 accredited internships, residencies, and fellowships. And of course, our newest development is the Regional Medical School of Temple St. Luke's.
The medical students are a part of our team. At a lot of places, when medical students arrive in the hospital, they have very little exposure to the physicians that are training them and spend a lot of time with the residents instead. Here there's a hands-on approach, and the expectation is that when you work with a resident and work with a medical student, you truly are working side by side.
I believe that the St. Luke's physicians practice what they teach. They want us to experience the community atmosphere of the hospital in order to help us learn how they practice medicine.
At no point have I ever felt that there was any barrier between the student and anyone who is willing to teach, whether it's just being an undergraduate student who wants to shadow or being a medical student who wants more experience in a certain field, or even a resident who in their free time just wants that extra hands-on experience. There's no barrier. The enthusiasm of the faculty, the willingness of the leadership to make those opportunities happen is phenomenal.
The leadership is tremendous. Mr. Anderson is very committed to education here at St. Luke's, and he's hired a fleet of managers who share his vision.
The leadership really inspires the students to excel.
This environment really brings out the leaders in my class because the physicians are really open to recommendations. I think everyone's stepping up and kind of saying where they wouldn't get involved.
Several med students approached Dr. Rosenfeld and said that they really wanted to be a part of giving back to the community and wanted to get started with a free care clinic to help the uninsured and vulnerable populations here in Bethlehem and Fountain Hill. The medical students are actually almost running the clinic, if you will. They are considered the leader here at the clinic.
Just seeing actual people and learning how to interact with them, it just puts everything into perspective, so I know what I'm actually studying for, and I'm able to apply my skills that I've learned in class here.
I've always believed that the status quo is not an option. You just can't sit back and say, I've arrived. Technology and growing is a journey, it's not a destination.
When it comes to technology, St. Luke's is way out in front. You know, we tend to be an early adopter. We were the first in Pennsylvania to use the Da Vinci robotic system clinically.
I think another important new piece of technology that we have access to that is not by any means mainstream yet is the TAVR procedure that our cardiologists and cardiothoracic surgeons are able to use.
In terms of technology and new imaging and robotics and advanced procedures, they are doing everything out there that we're doing here. There's nothing these students will miss out on by being at a community hospital, and in fact I think their experience is enhanced by being in a community hospital and seeing a different perspective. You know, it's the preference of a number of the students attending here. That's their first choice, is to be part of that campus.
Here at St. Luke's, I feel like I'm going to be at the forefront of where medicine is heading in the future.
We hope that we can attract at least 50% of our students to stay in the area. So that means that in 10 years, we will put 150 new physicians into the Lehigh Valley.
I think bringing a medical school to this area is really going to attract young professionals like myself. I didn't know much about the Lehigh Valley area, and I'm really glad that I'm getting to know it and love it.
I do hope to practice medicine in the Lehigh Valley.
We think that the commitment that St. Luke's has to education is one that is long-standing. It's more than just physicians, it's nurse education as well.
St. Luke's School of Nursing is now the longest continuously operating school of nursing in the United States.
And it took me 5 minutes to realize what their commitment to education is. It's a palpable sense that you get as you walk through the hallways here at the hospital, and you can see it every day, every minute, every time you walk through the hospital.